The art of the summary. In this presentation, we'll talk about what are the key aspects of writing a summary. The first key aspect is structure. You need to write a transition and/or a topic sentence for the paragraph. It's usually at the beginning. Follow and communicate to your readers how you are going to organize that paragraph. Is it a narrative? Is it through examples? Is it by classifying, comparing, contrast? You need to give your readers some sense of how you're going to structure. Build cohesion within the paragraph by reiterating the key terms and use transitional terms to signal relationships among ideas. So in using sources, decide when to quote and when to paraphrase. Quoting is used when you want to reproduce something that's memorable in the original. Arts and humanities disciplines use this quite a bit, and you can see from the example that's not a quote, that's a summary or a paraphrase. So in a paraphrase, you refer to the facts or idea of the original. This dominates the kind of writing you'll see in science, engineering, and nursing. All citations, all paraphrases need to be cited. So if you quote, put it an in-text citation right after the quote. Add an endnote too. For paraphrases, you can see the example here. You use the citation occurs here, and then at the end you would have the full citation. Stance is another really important thing to express in your summary. So indicate your stance or attitude toward the source through your use of signal phrases. So types of signal phrases, and we'll give examples in the next few slides, include reporting information, agreeing with the source, or disagreeing with the source. So here's an example where you're using the past tense. So in science, you tend to use this. Sorabi and Graves described, Harvey found, Farnell demonstrated, Scanlon observed. If you're reporting a claim, here's an example. Traditional schooling is part of the problem. Many students perceive it as ineffective and boring, and we're attributing that statement to the people who wrote that article. If you're agreeing with the source, you write it this way. Gamified environments employ a number of mechanisms to encourage people to engage with them. And so that citation is tacit approval and showing where we got that idea. And existing studies prove that gamified learning environments create deeper engagement of students. And here's where we got that idea. In addition, social networking has also been shown to have a positive influence. So again, it's another way of just agreeing with somebody. Here's a way to disagree. So Bogus is the author of a book on persuasive games. In that book, he tries to distinguish between gamification and exploitionware from persuasive games. So tries to distinguish is indicating an attitude. And here at the end, we've got, we take a different view, and that is that gamification is a form of feedback based on analytics. So those are some of the things that you need to be doing in your summary.